Thank you so much for having me on this great channel, on this platform this morning. As we speak now, don't forget I am from the Middle Belt, as you have just said. In case for the sake of the people who are watching, we bear the most pain now because it is in Benue, in Prot. Many of my people are being killed on a gradual basis every day. But as we speak now, it looks as if the federal government are incapacitated to handle this issue. That is why the sponsor will come on national television and tell you that Nigeria border is too porous, that they don't have the strength to match these people one-on-one. That's why the governor of Prot will come on here and tell the Nigerians, oh, the Fulani that are killing, they are not Nigeria Fulani, they are Fulani from Mali, they are Fulani from Burkina Faso. But is that what we want to hear? All we want to hear is defeat these people. This is what Bola Ahmed Tinubu tell us. Don't forget in 2014, when Bola Ahmed Tinubu tried by all possible means to bring the government of Goodluck Jonathan. He said, Jonathan, if you are not ready to defeat these people, step aside and let somebody fight the battle. Yes, viewers all over the world, go and make research on the public domain. These are the words of Bola Ahmed Tinubu in 2014 to Jonathan. Why is it that under his government today, this Fulani headmen has now boasting that they own Nigeria? They kill in all different regions. They kill in Southwest, they kill in the Middle Belt, they kill in everywhere. As I speak to you now, we will say that, okay, these people now that are killing, what are they killing for? What is the Fulani killing for? Exactly what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have said about the Islamization agenda, about taking people after. That's what they do. Look at in the place, the region where I came from in Benue State now. They will come in number, they will chase away the villagers, they will kill people, they will now occupy that place. See, the sponsor is telling me that he doesn't know the people. When you chase people out of their community and you occupy that place, are they not criminal? Why is the sponsor not going after them? Why is it that when it comes to Biafrans, oh, Biafra did this, Biafra do that? These are the reasons why we are talking that the marginalization of Igbo, the hatred of the Igbo is becoming worrisome in Nigeria. See, the sponsor will come on national television. Oh, the border of the north is too porous. That's where these Fulani men from Mali, from Niger are coming to affect Nigerians. Is the border of Southeast is not porous? Why is it that when something happens, you say it is IPOB that committed in the Southeast? But when it happened in the north, you say, oh, the border is too porous. It's Fulani from Mali. It's Fulani. We don't want to hear this excuse anymore. As it is now, Nigeria is a failed state because the DSS boss has told Nigeria that we should rise up and defend ourselves. Now, if the DSS is telling me I should rise and defend myself, do you know how much is AK-47? Where will I see the money to go and buy AK-47 when these people are collecting our tax? What are they using the tax for?
The question is that where are the Fulanis too? Or the alleged Fulani S-men? Where are they seeing the money to buy their own AK-47?
That's what I'm telling you. I have a video clip where it's allegedly said that a big man in Nigeria is the one supplied and the helicopter was dropping the gun inside the bush for this Fulani man. Do you get my point? It's there. So who is supplying them this gun that they are using? Who is supplying them the gun? That is the question we need to be asking. Where are they seeing? Oh, see the sponsor will run, you come here, the product is poor. Excuse me. You are just giving an unnecessary excuse. Today, Bello is out there in the north. Bello Tunji giving babies to their dogs to eat. Bello Tunji is working free. You say Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and Samuel Ekpa is the problem of Nigeria. I keep saying it. For me, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and Samuel Ekpa, they are not causing Nigeria problem to 5% compared to what these Fulani headmen, these Boko Haram are doing. Face them one-on-one. Let's have it. But I'm quietly disappointed in Bola Ahmed Tinubu because maybe Bola Ahmed Tinubu is thinking of 2027 election. He doesn't want to fight these people. The main reason why people voted for Bola Ahmed Tinubu and Peter Obi is because when Buhari took it upon himself to use Fulani to destroy Nigeria security, we felt that never again are we allowing Fulani man to take over Fulani. That's why you see most of us, we go for Peter Obi, some go to us. But it is no difference between Bola Ahmed Tinubu regime and Buhari in terms of Fulani killing. Fulani now, they move everywhere, they kill people, and they go scot-free. And the chief security are telling us that they are telling us what is not acceptable. How can you tell me, oh, Fulani men from Mali come to kill people in Nigeria, and you allow them go free? It's becoming worrisome. And we are afraid, and that's why I have advised it time without number before the general election. Whether it's Peter Obi that win the election, whether it's Atiku that win the election, whether this grab and win Emiloko that is there now, that is not a president. If they did not do these two things, which I advise, Nigeria will not see anything. Either you restructure this country or you divide this country. Let everybody go their own separate way. And that's why we are looking onto that. If you allow the Southwest to go now, Lagos is enough to take care of Southwest. Yorubas will live a far better life than as they are living now. The Igbos will live far better. The North will live far better. Joining us together to be one person in National Assembly have to talk what will happen to Nigeria. It's killing us. Look at Nigeria can no longer eat. We can no longer send our children to school just because of one person. It will be the one that will give order. This is not acceptable. Nigeria government, Nigeria leaders should rise up and restructure this country, or you divide this country, let everybody go. Keeping us as one is killing so many people, and that's why you can hear that, oh, that man has gone. Yeah, but he did sick. What happened to him? Thinking. People can no longer pay their house rent in Nigeria. People can no longer send their children to school. People can no longer eat in Nigeria. Are we going to fold our hands and allow everything to go bad?
Former governor of Benue State, Samuel Otom said, Miyetti Allah should be declared a terrorist. Like IPOB, and there's a video to that, have been declared a terrorist. Do you agree that Miyetti Allah too should be declared as terrorist?
First and foremost, the IPOB are not terrorists. And that's why you are seeing today, the world refused to address IPOB as a terrorist. We know what IPOB people are fighting for. IPOB people are fighting to go on their own. They don't want to belong to Nigeria. Because Nigeria has marginalized these IPOBs. They have pushed them to one side. They don't want them to belong to Nigeria. And come to think of it, who is Nigeria? What is the meaning of Nigeria in Yoruba land? There's no meaning of Nigeria in Yoruba. There's no meaning of Nigeria in Hausa. There's no meaning of Nigeria in Igbo.
No, what does
These
that mean?
British people, they carry us together so that they now name us Nigeria, so that we will not even understand ourselves. They use that name to confuse us, so that they will be making us. That's why these British, they will not want Biafra to go. Because the day Biafra go, or Yoruba nation go, the end of British has come. Don't forget what happened. When the children, during that time, when they agree, they said they want to build a house to go and meet God. So that they don't need to be praying to God. You know, we human beings, we like what we see. That's why today some people serve, they serve soul. Some people serve different things. They believe they can touch. They wanted to build a house to go and meet God. They can communicate. They can go and meet God. God, why are you not giving me this? And God saw that these people, they will actualize this plan. They allowed them because they were speaking in one language. And what did God do? God used it separate their language. They could not understand themselves. You go and bring block. This one will speak Igbo. You go and bring a cement. What happened among us? That is how God destabilized them. They could not build that house to God. The same thing British use against Nigeria. British bring us together. That different culture, Yoruba different culture, different language, Igbo different culture, different language, Hausa different culture, different mindset, and bring us together because we will not understand ourselves. And that's why these British people, they are making us on a daily basis. And we say enough is enough. Thank God for what Abraham Traore is doing in Africa. Abraham Traore now is opening the eyes of Africa and see that this Onipo is supposed to be the one come to Africa to come and be serving us, not we going there to serve them. Because God has given us the mineral resources in Africa to develop Africa, but because we allow these white people to brainwash us with religion, today we are now a slave to this Onipo, which is not supposed to be.
Burkina Faso rejected 200 mosques from Saudi Arabia. And the Bible told Saudi Arabia, instead of building 200 mosques for us, why don't you give us schools and hospitals? Do you think that Nigeria will ever have a time to do that kind of same?
Nigeria politicians are criminals. They are criminals in the sense that if it will be Nigeria now, Burkina the Saudi Arabia now come to Nigeria, want to build mosques, want to build church, they will grab it because from there they will loot money. But look at Burkina Faso, a man who mean well for his citizens. He told them it's not religion we need. It's not mosque we need. All we need hospital. We need road. I told you that religion has caused more damage to this country. Go and look now. Nigeria, churches everywhere, mosques everywhere. Where are you seeing conflict? Most of this general overseer, most of this imam, they are using religion to escape poverty. Go to school. You cannot go to church school. They say na church get this school. Go there, go and have the pride. Your pikin, you when they go to church, your pikin don't fit go to church school because the money high. The same thing go to mosques. These people are using religion to escape poverty. And that's the brain on the pop these British people have used that lets you religion to convince them. Humanity first before religion. If Africa, Nigeria leader allow humanity first before religion, we will not be in this level. And that's why you see in the north, oh, somebody insulted Prophet Muhammad, let's stone him to death. Also, if people, were you born with Quran? Were you born with Bible? You came into the world You now decided by the virtue of you met your family a Christian, you decide to be a Christian. You met your family a Muslim, you decide to be a Muslim. Or in one way or the other, you decide to change. This is the religion I want to practice. Why are you bringing religion before humanity? Humanity before religion. Did you know the Jesus Christ that you are fighting for? Jesus Christ is supposed to fight for you, not you fighting for Jesus. Muhammad is supposed to fight for you, not you fighting for Muhammad. That's where our leaders are getting it wrong. That's why you can see somebody like Opus Odema, oh, I'm spending 1.30 billion to send people to Mecca. Is it not nonsense? How many factories has a whole Opus Odema built in Imo State to employ Imonite to work?
But we're looking at that. Opus Odema is supposed to be an Igbo man from Imo State. Why is he sending? Because we don't know how many Muslims are in Imo State. Why is he spending a lot of money to send Muslims to Mecca in a Christian state? And we know that Imo is a Christian state. Why do you think that he's trying to send Muslims to Mecca to over 2.1 billion naira?
Oh, Opus Odema as Igbos, I'm not an Igbo man. But many people will tell you that it's been planted there to take the instruction of Fulani. Don't forget that whole Opus Odema was in 4th position during the elections. Election that declared him as a governor. From 4th position, you say number 1 has a 4th. The 2nd person have 4th. 3rd person have 4th. It is the 4th person that is now good to be a governor. Can't you see where Opus Odema have gotten it wrong? I have said it without number, I'm not an Igbo. But go and make your research. During the Biafra war, many Fulani went to go and fight Biafra. And they pregnated many Igbo women. Many Igbo women are pregnated in Igbo culture. If you don't marry their daughter, you pregnant their daughter. They assume that that child is not yours. That child will now bear the name of the parents. If you hear say they call person Christian, Ikechukwu, it doesn't mean they are Igbo. Most of them are not Igbo. Most of them are Fulani in disguise. Na Fulani give birth to them. They be bearing Chief Ikechukwu, Chief Okachifo. They be Fulani. They are not Igbos. And that's what you see that is happening in the Southeast right now. Most of the governors, instead of them to fight for Igbos, they are fighting for Fulanis. Look at Southwest here. To a large extent, Southwest governor, they came out, they formed a security outfit called Amoteku. Amoteku is confronting the herdsmen. Tell me in the Southeast, which is the security outfit that is uniform in the Southeast, that is confronting the herdsmen? They are just doing their thing. They are allowing the Fulani to have access to their land. You told us that Samuel Ekpan is the problem of the Southeast. We assume that if Samuel Ekpan is behold, there will be peace in the Southeast. But since Samuel Ekpan has been restricted not to communicate with Biafra, now Nnamdi Kanu in the custody of DSS over 5 years. As I speak to you now, more killing in the Southeast, more kidnapping.
So who is responsible for this?
That is the question you have of Uzodema. That is the question you have like Soludo. The rest leaders who are telling you, oh, Samuel Ekpan is the one causing nuisance. Nnamdi Kanu is causing destruction. This set of people should be questioned whether they are real Igbo. As I have said it, whether you are Chief Ikechukwu, whether you are Chief Uche, whether you are Chief Okafo, does not mean you are an Igbo man. Go ask Kutuda, go and make research whether during the Biafra war, a Fulani man pregnanted your mother and gave birth to you. And the family decided to, oh, since they did not pay money to your head, you will bear the family name. And that's what you have that is happening in Igbo land. The only Southeast leader now that you can see that the Southeast voted for, Lesotho, you can see it is doing it differently than what others are doing. And today, let me appreciate the Senate, the Southeast Senators who have came openly and told Nigeria, told the Biafrans all over the world that this thing the jam did to Igbos is intentional. There is no way you explain it. How do you tell me that a particular region was affected by jam and you knew it? You went ahead to release the result. So you did it to them during the election. You also did it to them in jam. So that's why we are talking about the marginalization of people in Nigeria. And we are saying that allow these people to go. Let me tell you, one of the benefits of allowing Biafra to come, if Biafra come today, it will be a benefit to Africa.
How will it be a benefit to Africa?
Now let me tell you, the greatest mistake Gowon did is to fight Biafra. I am from the Middle Belt. And we are telling Gowon to do the needful before he meets his ancestor, just like Babangida did.
What is the needful?
By Babangida told the world, told Nigeria that it was not the Igbo that planned the coup. Today, he healed a lot of things. If Babangida go now home now, at least he will have rest of mind. Yakubu will not get the rest of mind if he did not do the needful. By apologizing to the people for fighting Biafra.
Yakubu should apologize to the people.
Yes, for killing millions of people. Let me tell you, Gowon was used by British. British used Gowon to stop the Biafra war because they knew that if Biafra would have their desire, then British would have been out of Nigeria. And that's why they supported Gowon to fight Biafra, to kill millions of Biafra. As I speak to you, why I tell you that Biafra freedom, Biafra sovereignty will be a help to Africa. Biafra is supposed to be the Japan of Africa. Biafra is supposed to be the China of Africa, because God has given them the brain. That's why you can see they might not go to school, but what they are manufacturing is beyond human thinking. These are what God gave to them. Go to other developed countries now, you will see what they are doing. Igbos are there. Igbos brain, you can't see what they are doing. This is not, it's not a magic. It is what God has given to them. And that's why I say you cannot curse whom God has blessed. Even as you are, if you have a friend who is progressing, who is doing well, if you are jealous of that friend, you will see that you'll be going down. God is a natural. Be happy with that friend, and God also has a way of doing your own for you. That is who Igbo are. But the moment the APC government came in 2015, Buhari unleashed his hatred on the Igbos. He thought he was doing Igbo. He don't know that he was doing Nigeria. By demoting Igbos, by not allowing Igbo to be the position they deserve to be. Look at where we find ourselves. Under Obasanjo, when Igbo was on the affair of the economy of Nigeria, can't you see the way we were flying? We were one of the best in Africa. Other African countries were coming to Nigeria to seek for greener pasture. But as I speak to you today, you will find it hard to see any Africans now coming to Nigeria for greener pasture. A few years ago, we were shouting, Ghana must go, Ghana must go. But today, in Ghana, they are shouting Nigeria must go. That is to tell you the difference. When Buhari came in, he brought the Fulani men who does not know their left from their right, and they messed the economy up. Look at where we find ourselves in Africa today. The same thing Tinubu is doing, which he has promised Nigeria. I will start from where Tinubu stopped. Look at Minister of Power. You came under you the first time in history. You said there is what is called Baji. There is Baji. Imagine somebody in one room is paying 15,000 naira monthly, and yet it's not saying the life.
Now let's talk about
criminality.
Yakubu, go on. A man from Plateau State was here, and that was last week. He said Yakubu Gowon will definitely be regretting why he fought the civil war against Igbos. Do you think that the way these S-men are doing in Plateau State, that Yakubu Gowon will be regretting?
Yakubu Gowon is regretting why he fought the Biafra war. But he doesn't have a choice, because British use him to achieve their purpose. And that's what these British do. That's why Mazi Nnamdi Kanu say, go and serve the zoo and come back with shame. I said if it is now, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will not describe Nigeria as a zoo. Because as it is now, zoo is far better organized than Nigeria. In zoo, when lion show up, whether you are a hippopotamus, whether you are tiger, whether no matter how giant you are, no matter how small a lion is, they will respect the king of the jungle is around. But now look at it. Do we look like we have a president where a Fulani man will come and terrorize and do all kind of things when the president on seat? So as I speak to you, Gowon in one way or the other is regretting the action he took, but he need to do the needful and confess to the world before he meets his ancestors.
Same time, they were talking about Biafra. He said he was so shocked that the man Bodikata knows about Biafra so much, and at the same time they really talk about Finland and Simon Ekpa travel. What is your take as regards this?
Yeah, I remember Humble said, one and the only. We are not two Biafran evangelists. My beloved brother said, don't be surprised when Bodikata was talking about Biafra. Because this Bodikata, they were the congressmen of the United States of America, which I told you people earlier this year, that they came to Nigeria. Yeah, they were in Nigeria, in Enugu to be precise. In Enugu to be precise. They are the people, they are called the Zionists, who wrote a letter to UN regarding to what that was going on in the whole Southeast, in which they named the Southeast as a bloody zone in Nigeria. Yeah, bloody zone in Nigeria. That is how they express their feelings in regard to what is going on in the East. So they wrote, and I told you people that January 1st, as Happy New Year, they wrote to UN, wrote to EU regard to this. And these people have been the group that from America that have been superheading, and they are the one that even asked Donald Trump to take some legal actions against any nation. You understand? Remember, these people have been so supportive. You understand? They have been so supportive. They have been so encouraging. You know, they have been giving us hope and faith, and which I believe that someday, so far so good, one day things will happen positively in favor of the Biafrans and the Simon Ekpa, and at the same time, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Regardless of whatsoever process, suffering, whatsoever they are passing through, for now, it is always that, and they themselves are prepared, ready to face it. See, there is something I want to tell you today. concerning these two personalities. They are not fighting to make money because they have money. They are not fighting to have a good home because they are already living in a good home. They are not fighting, to wear clothes or to deceive anybody, but they are fighting because of what? Name. They value name because the Bible said that a good name is better than what? Riches. So they prefer name than the money. They prefer name than the wealth that Nigeria want to bribe them with. That's why they chooses their name. Because whenever you mention Biafra, whether they are alive or dead, they will mention them. You see, that name alone is what they value so much than every other thing that comes in their table. You see why they rejected every offer from Nigeria and they chooses to do what? To face it. And today, the congressmen are waking up and they are warming up and they are working with them for the interest of the freedom of these people and at the same time the freedom of people, indigenous people of Biafra, the IPOB and Biafra as a nation. And this is what other leaders are you getting it? All these people do not see it. And that is what Ekpan saw. Mazen and the Kano saw it. And that is what the congressmen are coming to make sure that Simon Ekpan, I repeat, Simon Ekpan in Finland, that the Finnish government will not dance in totality of the Fulanis, the Janjaweeds, advice, bribe to Finnish government. Because you can see Alexander Stubb has forgotten the role that Simon Ekpan played for him to become the president of Finnish government today. He has forgotten because he was given a well of crude oil and he's sucking it. But there is something I want to drop as a message. It is better ritual for the chooser. Go and ask Google the meaning. Are you hearing me? Yes. Because at the end of the day, one day Biafra will come, and when Biafra stand, Simon Ekpan will stand. When Simon Ekpan stand, COS will stand. That's Ngozi Oraveze will stand. When they stand, the president himself, the general himself, will now lift up the flag, and that general is no other person than Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. Then I wonder how Alexander Stubb, how he will be feeling, or how he will be chilling that day. Yes, he should take a look and reason well.
Did he betray Ekpa?
Actually, yes. So far, so good.
Because they're the same party in Finland, the same.
Of course, they were in the same party. And let me tell you, do you know that their party now is losing their ground?
Why?
Because of Simon Ekpan. Yes, he's losing their ground. Watch their local government, the election last 2 months. They lost so woefully. That party lost so woefully to the extent that he became troubled. Because if his party could lose like that, so there is every tendency of him losing in the next election, of which he's going to lose. Yes, for betraying my brother, my PM, he is going to lose. Because he has deviated from the truth. And he has joined Nigeria, the darkness. Do you know the meaning of Nigeria? I'm asking you. Can any Yoruba man tell me the meaning of Nigeria in Yoruba language? Can any Hausa or Fulani tell me the meaning of Nigeria in Fulani or Hausa language? I being the Biafran man, Nigeria that has no meaning. Nigeria, it has no meaning. So it is called total darkness. Is darkness a name? I am waiting to see a white man because they are the one that answer so many series of names. So I am waiting to see a white man that will answer darkness. I have not seen anyone. Darkness is a rejected something. But they are giving it to Nigeria and Nigeria welcome it. So that Nigeria, the Fulanis and co, these are the people that the British consulted and they agree Igbo man was not among. So let them run their games, but glory be to God at the end of the day. When we shall stand to sing glory, glory to God, we will stand gidigbam on aka anyaka. I know
Okay, but there was a report that Trump, wants to sanction Nigeria, ban Nigeria visa because of what the massive corruption and the lack of database, killings of innocent Southeasterners and
Donald
Christians.
Trump in his first term of 2019, he warned the former president of Nigeria, Muhammadu Buhari, he should stop the killings in Nigeria, the Christians. He gave serious warning, which I believe he wanted to even act before they now politically they gang up and conspire against him and remove him from office. Glory be to God that he's back now. He have serious sanction. If Donald Trump can sanction China, sanction UK and France, don't you see the way they are crying, they are grumbling all over the world? Who is Nigeria? Nigeria. And moreover, for your information, there is a case already that is going on. No be me talking now. So FBI says so, CIA says so, DEA says so. The drug issue that happens regard to our current president in the 90s. So, and let me tell you, they are seeing them as criminals. Trump doesn't like him. And let me tell you, Trump doesn't send anybody. See, very soon, you will be hearing bang bang, ta 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 ta, bang bang in Nigeria. Okana poto baya. Ona piando ga piotare. Anyi nwanrokwa n'ebe ano na emege na agbokuso. Ogbasakora na anyi. Ntị ka ga-eji na anụ ya. Anụ otu akachukwu okike abịa magosi na nụrụ anyị ọgụ. Anyị na-aga ije awere, siriri werere gabụ nke anyị. Are you hearing me? So it is. Very soon, Trump was just like, handling some issues pertaining to the Middle East matters and other matters on the table. By the time, he finishes, he will look into the system of Nigeria, then he will trash Nigeria and put Nigeria where they actually belong.